Yeah. What's up, my people? TV land out there, this is Cabby back here with my people out here. I got my man Q, I got my man Juice, I got the champs. But hey, this is the break, and you know what the break is about. I was asking these fellas what they knew about the break, and they don't even know anything about the break. I guess it goes to show how popular we are.
We got some work to do. We got some work to do, fellas.
Others don't know what the break is about.
We need to bring some more bricks with it. Maybe have the comments and field goal percentages in the BNL final, but we have that chat a little later.
sounds to me like we've been bricking instead of hitting.
Trust me, they're gonna learn today.
They're gonna learn, man. Look, everything started somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, everything started somewhere. They did not win this the day they started playing for Egoli. It was a process. This is a process. At least it looks cool. So whoever gets to see it gets to enjoy this thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's one of the beautiful things about it, that we are building something that is dedicated solely for the game. So to have the champs in the house today is just one of those things that, you know, gives it a testament that this is a work in progress, but definitely something that is big enough for the game.
Validation is what we need.
Doesn't matter how many bricks you shot, the other team shot more. You won, you know?
Shoot. That's right.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the break right here at the Catalyst in the rib of Santon.
The ribical regions of Santon.
That's right. You need a place to stay, you gotta come here to the Catalyst, a beautiful, beautiful hotel. Guys, are you enjoying the hotel? You guys enjoy whatever water, whatever it is that you drink?
It's nice vibe.
Yeah? Man, we got so much to talk about, we got so much to update people on, but before we do that, there's a tradition here. And I hope you don't just drink water, you drink more than just water.
The champs is here.
The champs is here. That's right. As you can see, we got some really nice displays here. Not the balls, because right now I'm sure you guys don't even want to talk about basketball. I'm sure you've had enough of it. Right now you just want to lay back, talk about the things that happen, and not necessarily talk about the balls that are in front of us. We got some wine. We got some, well, they don't call it champagne if it ain't coming out of France.
In the certain
we call it bubbly.
Yeah.
But no, it's champagne, man. Champagne. That's right. We're ready to kind of like, he says partake, I'm saying we get to taste it. But before we do, Bongani, come out here and I almost said, bring your come out here. Bongani, come let us know what it is that this thing is about, man. And you know, my man's here is the one that blessed us with beautiful, lovely looking bottles. We haven't tasted it yet, but he's going to tell us exactly what this is about. And as tradition
absolutely
of the break,
bring on the drinks.
While we build basketball, one Wednesdays are essential.
Of course.
And sometimes, you know, like last time we asked my man here, Q, to tell us what this thing is about, you know, the drink that we're about to have, and he looked at it, read something from the bottle.
I read a little bit, just to show that I know what I'm doing. That's all. Come on.
You know, if you read good, you can drink good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bongan, take us through what's going on here, man.
Right, I think they're just bringing one of the sparkling MCCs over there.
MCC, what is an MCC?
I
don't know why drinkers, they call it MCC for
MCC. Unfortunately, we are not from France, as you said before.
Okay.
When you're from France, you can call it champagne.
We
can't use that name, but we have to create something
you gotta raise
unique.
That voice. How's that voice going, man? Are we, it's good. Yeah, that's right.
You need to create something unique. So in South Africa, we call it MCC. We did Method Cup Classic.
Method Cup Classic.
Yes.
I like the full name. Why do we go with Method Cup Classic, man? It's like
it's too long. It's too long. France is one way.
It's still French.
La français.
MCC is, I think it's,
MCC,
I can say sexy, right?
Yeah, it's sexy.
It is sexy. It is sexy because it gives that little bit of a mystery behind the name.
Alright, so it's MCC.
Yeah.
It's the type of drink that looks like champagne, but it's from South Africa. And when they say sparkly and bubbly and all of that stuff, what does it mean?
Basically, you're talking about wines that actually been carbonated, that's got carbon dioxide in it, and that creates bubbles for you.
Hold on, don't open it yet. Yeah, just put it back.
And you
Champs
need to
are
be
thirsty
careful.
though. Champs are thirsty.
We coming, we coming.
Yeah. So all the farms, most of the farms that have decided to embark on this journey, they've actually cultivated the grapes that are actually conducive, that can create something equally as good as what the French create.
What's the real difference between a champagne and what we have here?
It's just because it's called champagne and it's from France. Like, I'll give you a typical example. Like, for instance, let's compare the sparkling MCC to, let's just say, one of the sparkling MCCs that comes from France. Now, the only difference is price and continent.
All this money that people are
Yes.
spending in
Price and
clubs,
continent.
taking 2-3
It
grand.
goes a little deeper because they'll talk about soil content and the chalk and the type of grape, so it gets a little bit more, but I don't want to go because that's a whole nother conversation. We're keeping it simple at this point.
It is. So here, I always say, the farms that I look after, I always try to change people's minds and understanding of what you're drinking. Like, for instance, the verbs of these worlds that cost an arm and a leg, I give you something that tastes way better, that costs half the price.
Wow.
That's made locally. That's us supporting local farmers.
That's right.
Don't forget
Proudly South
you have to
African.
import this bourbon. There's a cost attached for travel. You pay for the stuff.
But why are we South African and willing to pay for foreign goods if we can have
You're going into deeper conversation here. Now,
I'm just saying.
let's stop this one. We're talking basketball and then the things.
Proudly South African drinks is right here. Good quality, even
Brings me
better.
to my next point. I always say, when I do my presentations, wine is a lifestyle.
It is.
So, us in South Africa need to create a lifestyle with our products.
No.
That's why you're here.
That's right.
That's why I'm here.
So tell us about your brand, man.
Right,
I see
so
it's called here.
what I've done
Cosmo.
today, I've given you a couple of my farms that I look after. Cosmo, which is in Stellenbosch. They also house the Chantel, which is a brut, an equivalent.
Chanté. Oh,
Yeah.
Chanté's got a.
Le Femme Chantel.
You hear that, audience? The Chanté's got a. No, not that Chanté.
Le Femme Chantel.
Chantel, La Femme Chantel.
Exactly, which is a brut, a Chardonnay that's actually made into a brut sparkling wine. And then we've got the MCC,
I
which
was
is.
about to invite Chanté. You know Chanté.
We don't have Yankees today.
We're about to invite him to the show.
Yeah, so basically I've selected two farms here. You've got Cosmo and you've got Peterbeg. Now you can see Cosmo has produced these two sparklings and then they've also produced wines. Now I actually graced you guys with the 2011 bottle
Come on.
of no, that's the sparkling. That's the sparkling.
Come on.
I have graced you with the Shiraz 2011.
Shiraz
Now
2011.
this is called a Triquinta. Now the reason it's called a Triquinta is they oak their Shiraz in oak barrels for 24 months.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Then they forgot a few barrels in the back. After 30 months they discovered these barrels. So they were worried that maybe this wine has gone fraud.
Yeah.
So they opened the wines, they tasted the wines. It was absolutely remarkable.
So you're telling us that you gave us from the 30-month barrel. Is that what you're saying?
Now,
Word,
this
word.
is
These
remember 2011 vintage.
Yes.
It's called Triquinta. Triquinta is Latin for 30 months. For 30. So I describe that as butter to your tongue. Absolutely beautiful.
I've been playing basketball for 30 years. Is that
Get
Chukinta?
out here. Get out here.
There you go.
How many times did you
Triquinta, yes.
get the points?
Triquinta, yes.
They were not even born.
Yeah, you guys were not born yet. Sorry.
Okay.
And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
So which one was the one that you were talking about? The Chiquinta. Is that the one in the
Chiquinta is the one. You can actually look, when you look at the bottle, I don't know, maybe because it's now my eyesight is skewed and I'm a bit biased, I can actually tell. You can tell this bottle is old. It's the one on the right.
I like it when you have dust. It's got to have the cellar. That's right. I must bring you.
It's almost oversold Chiquinta here.
Yeah, so
I'm not even looking at the FCC no more.
And actually, the good thing about the wines, you won't find them in the shops. Exclusive.
You will have to order.
You have to come to me.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I love boutique wines because they pay particular attention to the product that they create. It's not like the Ruperts of this world that it's a chain and then they need to produce a certain product, certain quantities, etc. Boutique wines, most of the time you won't find them in the shop, so they take time. They cultivate their grapes. They curate the wines perfectly to what they want it to taste like. They've got the time.
I get it now. Why they say I age like wine? Right?
I was gonna take it fast. The champions drink the boutique wines. Champions deserve this taste.
But tell me about that box, man. I mean, like there's something
Right.
that's boxed up.
So
Like,
now-
that looks special.
Now, yeah, that box is special. That wine is worth 800 rand. It's basically, it's done.
Is it 800 bucks?
It's a radar,
I
really.
said
Is
800.
that 800 bucks?
I said 800.
I've sold the bottle of wine for 800. Really? Yeah, my collection.
It's a blend. It's a blend. And,
A Bordeaux.
yeah. Well,
Come on!
what's coming? You know, this is the problem with that. Because in South Africa, we can't call it Bordeaux blend. Because we are not in Bordeaux.
Of course.
Yeah, so we have to come up with ingenious names. Even the Endura, which is the one with the red cap, it's also a Bordeaux blend. But we can't call it that. Of course. But the taste,
You look so sexy. You look so sexy.
you can look at the ball. Imagine now one of those evenings you bring your lady home and she comes, she's tired, you set
Not
the
you guys.
table,
Hey, man.
and you open that. I mean,
baby
you
right
can't
now.
miss. You can't miss.
You can't miss.
You can't miss.
Man, this
Basketball. You can't miss.
You can't shoot a brick.
You can't be free.
The Chiquinta point toss.
No, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So-
and
so
also,
that is-
so that one, it's absolutely beautiful. Even if when I do my wine tasting events, I don't use those as tasting because you can't open an 800 to taste. As I say, wine is a lifestyle. Right. So those are. If people appreciate wine, then you know when it comes cascaded like that, you don't need to worry, and it's not about price. And that's one thing that people need to understand. Wine is never about price. Wine is about appreciation.
Appreciation. Come on, man.
You learn a thing or two, boys.
Wine is about appreciation.
Eventually, you will be saying that to your little lady before you get married. Like, look, it doesn't matter the price. Even if it's 15,000.
Or
Not about the price.
It's a copito.
It's a lifestyle. Something to remember today.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, man. So, are you gonna give them the?
So I think I should do the honors.
Salute.
So this is a proper wine. It's cut because you have to put it in the eyes in the water. It's platter rated, which means it's right up there.
Award-winning wine.
Exactly.
Come on,
So
man.
now you're gonna enjoy this. I should do the honors, shouldn't I?
You know this. You okay or you want to? Because you are champs. Champs. This should be the MCC of champions.
Yeah.
This brand.
Let me do the dirty work. They do the easy way. Right. Please don't shake it. Otherwise,
Don't shake.
Rookie. Come on, Rook.
That's right, bro.
Hey, the audience are not having any of this.
It's that right here.
They're not gonna be having any of this champion
Campion
MCC.
That's right.
Campion.
And I'm sure you can appreciate the crystal clearness of the wine. That goes to tell you, and the bubbles. It's like it's
I'm
just
sold, yo. I'm
it's an
already-
invitation
Hey, man,
to say,
I was already sold.
taste me, buddy.
Where's that glass?
Hey?
Where's your glass?
No, my class is coming. Can I please have a glass so I can share with the guys here?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Can we have one more? Can we have one more glass, please? One more glass. That's right.
Sir, thank you, sir.
This is what championship looks like, man. You know, we love champions. We love to build basketball, but we also love champions.
Absolutely.
We love to celebrate champions with the champion MCC.
That is why we're here for, man. That is absolutely why we're here for. Man, look at them bubbles, man. Come on, man.
That's why they call it a barbie, right?
Woo, come on, man.
Somebody told me you don't hold it here because you know you warm it up.
Oh,
You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it by the.
You don't want to introduce temperature.
You don't introduce temperature. See, you learning a thing or two. You learning a thing or two. Ladies and gentlemen,
Right, ladies and
to Egoli Magic!
To Egoli Magic!
We love champions!
The champs.
The champs.
Yeah, it goes down.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much, sir.
Come on, man.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much for blessing us with these amazing
Thank you very much. Man.
Now that the tradition is done,
That was a longer tradition, I'll tell you that.
that is the longest tradition because you guys are special. We had to make this special.
You gave us a little extra on that one.
We gave us a little extra. The brick gave you a little extra, so this was special. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I don't know Solo, Q, Juice, the champs, and we're going to be talking about basketball.
Yes, sir.
Shall we take a break or should we get right into it?
I mean, I'm trying to get back
It's
into
live.
the bubbles,
That's
man.
right. This thing is live. We're not taking a break. So, are you ready with the video? Hey, man. Hey, you know, like the sheriff today, man.
So I wanna take you guys back.
Guys, we haven't introduced our guest.
guest?
You just said Egoli Magic Champ.
That's right. So do the honors. Juice is you.
Q. I see how he gives their defaults to me.
He's the
I
one.
go our team captain, the leader of this pack, Tshwane, the young chef. He almost looks Steph Curry-like, but the point guard, Riley Clausen, and the rook, the young man, Misava Mongwe. Guys, welcome to the brick.
Thank you.
So
Thanks for having us.
it's our pleasure, and you know what? We like the opportunity because Cabby said that we'd explain a little bit. I will explain is that the premise of the brick is everybody's got a little something that you can contribute towards the game. So we're trying to bring our little brick. We took something that's negatively connotated in the game of basketball and we turned it into something a little bit positive. So every week we try and bring a little something positive to try and grow the game of basketball, not only in South Africa but on the continent. So this is the premise by which you're here, and we're going to celebrate your win as well.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, guys.
So let's talk a bit about it. The five wins in 8 years. You guys lost out to the Tshwane Suns out there, you know, in the group stages. Did that bring a little bit more pressure? Were you guys nervous? Because it looked like it. Go ahead, Captain.
Alright, so I think for us in the group stages, we weren't really clicking too much as a team. You know, our chemistry wasn't what we wanted it to be. And look, they were more prepared than us on the day, and they just wanted it more. But you know, like we just moved on to the straight after that. We just focused on the next game, took it day by day, and yeah.
As the captain, what do you have to say to your guys before a big game like the finals, where you know it's only one game, win or go home? What do you say? Do you have a speech? Do you prepare something, or do you just make?
Are you a vocal leader?
So I wouldn't say I'm a vocal leader. I lead by action, by example, you know.
that action.
And I think with the team we had, you know, I was really blessed with so much talent and so many different guys with different leadership qualities that I could also rely on, you know. So if I needed something from Riley, I'll be like, yo, everybody, shut up, Riley speaking. Everybody shut up, so you gotta say something. You know, that's the way we do things, and it worked for us, you know. And then when I had to say my bit, I said my bit, but like I said, everyone had their place, you know. Everyone contributed some way or another.
Do rookies get to say something?
Nah.
Let's just carry the bags. Let's just carry everybody's bags.
So the thing about Misava is he's a special rookie, you know. He wasn't our only rookie, but because Misava was my rookie, even back at WITS, you know, I already had that connection with him as well. So he also brought a lot to the locker room, you know, on the court, off the court. So he also played a big part in it. So we definitely gave everybody that room to give us their opinion on what they think we need.
How tough is it during this COVID times? You know, just getting team together, like, you know, it's a challenge, right? So just give us a little bit. You know, how difficult is it preparing for games and just trying to get court time with each other?
I think the build up to BNL this year was a significant and special one, quite a different one as well, because we fortunately had the opportunity to play together outside of the BNL. So whether that was at WITS between us three or just pick up runs, you know, I'm sure you guys know, like just once a week you want to get together with the guys and come COVID or not, like guys will show up. You know what I mean? Like we made that happen, we made that a thing, you know. So and it's like it's not even a thing of guys forcing guys to come, because everyone wants to be there. Everyone wants to be on court. Everyone wants to build that chemistry and play hard and get doubled. So yeah, that part sorted itself out, I would say.
So you guys are one of the youngest teams in the league, and according to some people, that might be somewhat of a disadvantage at points. But when you guys are together and you're looking at the guy next to you, you know, how much faith or belief do you have that, you know what, we're playing against easily one of the best rosters in the finals, but we're going to go out and win this? So again, I think it goes back to the captain in terms of how do you motivate your team before a game like that, especially considering, again, that you lost to these guys during the regular season.
So for me, Juice, like I know personally, I'm not the loudest dude, especially in the locker room. So I always have like a special relationship with guys off the court as well. So I text dudes on the side, I speak to them. I'm like, yo, listen, this is what happened. I want to know what you're thinking, how you're feeling about the whole thing, because this is what I'm seeing. So then, you know, we sort of meet halfway, and eventually everyone gets together, and then because we all have that one common goal, everything just falls into place.
Okay, what I want you to do is a little bit of a fun exercise maybe, but I want you to break down each other's games because you're teammates, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you break down Misava, Riley, you can break down Khotso and then figure out how we go in that thing. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about Misava's game.
Misava, bucket. Straight buckets. He's a straight bucket. No. Misava is special, man. He is so long. Like his arms are ridiculous.
The long arms of the law.
Go on, Landon, and you think to yourself, nah, you know, because he's so tall, he's going to be limited in what he can do. But he moves so well on the court, you know, he can get to the rim. Got a nice mid-range shape, almost as nice as mine.
That's right, of course.
Yes, I let him know.
Misava was nice, you know, he's got a nice handle, good J.
Is he a two-way or one-way player?
He's definitely a two-way player as well. He's very vocal on defense. His timing on blocking shots is also like phenomenal, especially for a guy his age. Like I still can't get it right. I can never like time a block right properly. And I think him having that length and using it so well is a big part of his game. High IQ game.
Okay, cool. Misava, you wanna break down Riley? Do you wanna try?
Shem, the poor rookie.
Watch out, Shahrukh.
Come on now, you gotta say it out loud, man. You're a champ!
Wait, we have to think about Riley. You break down Khotso first before we go that way, so that we keep it safe.
Khotso buckets, man. What can I say? That's my nickname for him. Funny enough though, like his biggest asset I think is defensively. He can lock up anyone 1 through 5. Multi-talented in terms of, and multifaceted as well in terms of he can bring up the ball if he needs to. He can play multiple positions, offense and defense. So just a complete asset, a leader in terms of his work ethic. Yeah, I think every single one of us, as he mentioned, he leads by example. So every single one of us can learn from him just by watching him play.
One-on-one, who wins?
You want me to expose this guy?
You just answered it.
Here's another question. Biggest weakness in Misava's game. What do you think he needs to work on?
The poor guy hasn't even spoken.
I know. He's gonna speak now.
Hey, it's time to
Because it's tough. Because you're gonna go
It's
right
time to be a rookie.
It is tough.
Biggest weakness in Sava's game, I'll say it's you know, sometimes he can get into his own head a little bit too much in the game, and he'll make a bunch of silly mistakes that he knows not to make, but I think just sometimes when he gets, like, if he misses one too many shots, he might start second guessing the game. He might start second guessing, like, why he's on the floor.
He needs his confidence.
Yeah, no, he definitely
Power
needs
point forward guard.
Let's talk about it, yeah?
Look at it.
Look at it.
Same question about Otto.
Also, his weakness,
He's perfect, eh? He can't even find.
Because you're going to the one-on-ones. He said you don't need the wine, so clearly he's figured it out.
I would say this game, I think working on the passing, just especially in transition, a couple of passes that I'll give him all the assists he wants, but when it comes to
You guys need your back.
like, yo, come on, yeah, I'll say that. That's his game.
Musaba, since you've been so quiet, man, come on.
Break both their games.
I'm not gonna lie. Riley is a true point guard. He really facilitates the game. I think ever since I've stepped onto the court with him, it's always been a pleasure. Where his strengths lie are definitely in his passing, his ability to create his own shot. Sometimes amazes me in practice, and I think a lot of the guys can say that. His weakness, similar to mine, we get in our heads a little bit too much sometimes. Sometimes the shot isn't falling because you're rushing, and it makes you second guess a lot of the things that you do. Personally, I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually see a weakness in Koto's game.
That's my dog.
Sucking up as a captain for some extra minutes.
Generally, I just feel like when you're playing with Koto on the court, he gives you defense, he gives you that bucket when you need it. He's not afraid to take a shot in high pressure situations. He can take it inside, and I sometimes feel like it goes against him, his strength, because when he's taking it inside, he's getting abused in there. He doesn't get a lot of calls, so.
I mean, he works out for it, you can tell.
I mean, he's sitting like he's like this, and I'm thinking, geez, I need to push this back.
We need to do push-ups for the show.
Push that out to look like Otto, man.
You did when you were 20 years ago, possibly. Maybe not so much anymore, but that's another conversation.
So here's the thing, right? We wearing some t-shirts here, right?
We were in
So he's a Wu-Tang Clan, whatever. He probably manages Wu-Tang Clan. And that reminds me to tell everybody out there, from tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 2nd, till the 3rd, there's a 3x3 national championships, university national championships. And anybody else who wants to see what the University of the Future basketball looks like, you better watch out. You better watch it on
VisionView.tv, yeah.
VisionView.tv, that's where you gotta watch it. But a question that I have for you guys, 3 versus 3, who wins?
The time is up, man. Your guys' time is up.
These boys don't know, right? These boys don't know.
I'll be the first to say it.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
You absolutely sure about that?
I wish this was at your house.
Yo! Stop the show.
Let me put it like this: we play a 7-game series, pick up. So if we go 3-on-3 7-game series, we'll give you guys a gentleman's sweep, right?
We
give you one.
Check this out, everybody. There's gonna be a game. 3 versus 3.
I don't like this. Yo, I'm not in shape. I'm not trying to do this.
There's gonna be a game. There's gonna be a game.
I need some time.
3x3 game at my house. Champs, this is the oldies. There's gonna be some surprises, but
You don't want to be some injuries. I'm more concerned about
You don't want to know
Let's take some time. Who to feel the body? This doesn't work the same way.
Wu-Tang. You don't want none of
I think we're gonna need something, but we're ready to play. There's always the competitor. But what I'm saying is, maybe we should not go 7. Maybe bring the number down a little bit.
I think the runners down, man. Look at what they got. They got the trophy.
The
to prove it.
silverware.
We got this trophy.
I mean,
to prove it.
Let's ask this, and this
We'll
is
probably have this before we play the game.
You guys are still playing, right? Why do you still play? What is it about the game that keeps you in the game?
So, before he answers that, I want to take you back. Beginning of last season. Slaughterhouse. You come to me and you say to me, Sir Juice, do you remember the conversation? I've been talking to a couple of my teammates and there's a concern about play. Do you remember the conversation? Some of the guys are concerned that with everything that's going on in the BNL, they're worried if they should continue playing or not. Do you remember the conversation?
Yeah.
And my answer to you was, go ahead and play. As much as we all know that there is a big fix that is needed, there cannot be a fix without the league. One of my proudest moments after that conversation is the fact that at the end of the season, you guys hoisted the trophy. And on the next day after hoisting the trophy, I was at your house and you were at the gym. And so to answer Q's question, go ahead.
What was the question?
Why do you still play?
What keeps you in the game?
So for me, Q, I mean, the game's been around me my whole life, you know, so...
You know about your dad?
Yeah. Everybody knows. Yeah, so it's been around me my whole life, you know. And even if I didn't like it in the beginning, which I doubt I even did, dislike it, because it was around so much, I just got addicted. I just fell in love. And every time I step on the court, I just want to keep going. And the thing is, there was a stage where I stopped playing for a bit, 2018. I stopped playing for a couple of months. Now I just wanted to focus on school.
Nothing wrong with that.
My own thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
And the thing is, that period of my life, I'll say I was definitely the most miserable I've ever been. You know, so I think it's just that freedom that you have on the court. You feel like yourself. I'm not saying I let the game define who I am, but
Hey man, you're speaking to ballers here. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Bradley took a long break from the game, and I know it was not. It was a forced break.
you know what I mean?
And he still came back.
We need to understand that. I'd be very keen to understand why you were walking away from this.
Similar reasons as well. Just academically, I needed just to get my head right.
Were you guys failing?
No. It wasn't a big failure.
There was already concern, but there was concern, but he had to do it.
It always came first.
So I took a step back from competitive basketball, just like I think I was almost losing myself in it. I don't know if it's ever happened to any of the ballers here or watching, where I started to lose love for the game.
We lost in it. I mean, like, we hopeless. We like
I stay retiring and look where I am now.
So there was a stage where I lost love for the game because it just felt like a job. It felt like and I wasn't getting back what I was putting into the game. So it was a healthy break, and I found my way back to it, and
how many days off?
How many days?
Was it weeks, months?
It was a long time. It was a year. It was a year, just over a year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you?
Me personally, basketball is like an outlet. Like Kotso said, there's times where the game isn't in your life, you feel kind of miserable, and the amount of time you put into the game and the amount of work you put in outside of the court, it's too enjoyable. You always feel like you're doing yourself. Like, I always say that basketball is one of the most difficult sports because you're not only using your hands, you're using your feet, and you have to be always active. You're always in your head.
This is the most important part of the game.
Exactly. Now, when you're keeping that going, it's hard to be weighed down by the because you're always thinking. So for me, basketball, it's always been a big part of that.
So guys, excuse the noise. This thing is a lifestyle show. So the noise comes with this lifestyle, comes with all of this. So you guys at home, forgive us, but it is what it is. We are by the bar. There's cappuccinos, there's glasses, there's bottles. So if you can't hear properly, I think we must invest in one of those tiny little pretty microphones so that we don't have to speak about. But for
lapel
now,
mic.
the lapel mic. Yeah, he's been in the
We've got those.
we kind of rookies in his world right now, So hey, so if you can hear us properly, maybe next time come join us. We are allowing some people to come and hang out with us while we have these kind of conversations. So just DM my man's here. He'll put you on the list. You get to
I don't trust your strategy right now. You're gonna say it.
DM the Wu-Tang.
And that's right. And you can get to enjoy some of this good stuff that we have. Another thing that I'm reminded of is that the BAL, if you did not know about the BAL, it's still happening on Saturday, on Monday. It starts on Monday, Monday the 6th of December. For a little while then, the country almost shut down and everything was up in the air. We did not know what the hell was going on. And I got word that it's still going on outside of Burundi. I think Burundi cannot travel, but everything else is still a go. I hope we are ready. I'm not too sure if we are, but we're gonna have to make it work. Come Monday, there's gonna be a tip-off. Speaking of which, why aren't you guys playing the BAL?
That's a tricky one for you, right?
I'm asking. This is an interview, right? So give us the answer that you think you know. It doesn't have to be politically right. I mean, whatever that comes into mind. Okay, maybe let's go to the rookie. You'll be forgiven. Why aren't you in the BAL?
Honestly speaking, I'm not too sure why.
You're not sure? And then you?
Never got the call.
Never got the call? I'm saying, why is the Golden Magic not playing in the BAL? Because if you guys are this good, you should be good enough to play anywhere else, right?
Yeah.
So you're not sure?
I think you're asking the questions to the wrong guys. Yeah.
Lesego!
Oh, the second must answer that question.
Not you.
What do you think?
Not you.
What do you think, Captain?
About why we aren't even in the conversation. I don't know, man. We weren't given the opportunity to even try out. So, a lot of dudes have been putting in work. We always want more. We just want a chip. We just trying to win.
If the second one about was here, what would you say?
Well, he said, I can't speak for Liz, man.
I mean, we're trying to get to the. I mean, that's like a continental competition, right? So, don't you guys want to play there? I mean, isn't that something that you guys have conversations about?
But for us, I think we just try to focus on our current role at the time, which was the championship.
It's done. Now that it's done, can we organize a game?
What do we organize?
The Brick can organize a brick game between the Tigers and the Champs.
So is this the second game that's been...
No, forget about this one. This one was a joke. I'm talking about the real deal. The Tigers versus...
We don't put the time in to deserve the champs' time.
The Champs versus the Tigers. How about we organize the Brick and organize it right now? Make it call real quick.
So are we speaking on behalf of the Lesego?
No, we're speaking on behalf of the Brick. We say, what are you guys saying?
I don't think we back down from any challenge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm about to text me.
So one of the things that I love about the Magic organization is that you guys spend and play together for a long time, even outside of the BNL, as you mentioned earlier. You participated in the local Joburg Basketball League as well, and I think these are part of the building bricks towards bigger things. And I think something that can, at one part, answer the question about you guys not being in the BAL. The BAL is that there is something that's brewing within the Egoli Magic organization. We're seeing how your ladies continue to compete as well, and I'm hoping that this is part of the vision of Egoli Magic to say, okay, the next qualifiers we're definitely going to have teams that are in there. So for me personally, I'm going to have my fingers crossed to have these guys in those next qualifiers.
Yeah, in fact, that reminds me, we're not only celebrating the men, we wanted the ladies to be here, we just didn't have enough chairs, and there is a COVID case with the Suns management called me, there's a COVID case. We will, we're reviewing this probably next week. Whenever that is cleared out, we'll have the ladies here. Hey, this is the truth.
Yeah, it is the truth.
All about the truth. So we'll have the ladies back here, and I'm sure they'll all be fine to come and represent. We're just being careful. We can't be silly about it. But for everybody that's wondering, what about the ladies? like after I posted on Facebook and you're like, don't forget about the ladies. They go.
We love ladies, man.
We love ladies,
And
man.
it's
Maybe
women
coming next week. So we'll talk about that.
We love the ladies, man. Yeah.
So guys, you guys are champs now. What happens from here on? For the team, for yourselves, I mean like it's December.
Why did you guys
Are we
not send
drinking?
the invite to the celebrations to the brick individual?
The parade! The parade!
When are we? Yeah, you got a parade. You know, go to squad.
They're still organizing all of that, especially considering COVID and whatnot right now. So don't worry, you guys will get it.
So when you're at Egoli, where do you go? You go to Soweto, you go to Sandton, you go to downtown, you go to Edenvale, you go. Where do you guys
Brightstone.
What is Egoli? Who do you represent? Where are your fans at?
I mean, all over as far as
You're
I
national.
know.
City of gold. City of gold.
All over as far as I know. But yeah, whoever's hosting, like between one of the guys on the team, we'll pull up one of their rides or something like that. Last time we celebrated in Ndlovu, it was a nice time. Yeah, it was chill.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Look, for me, I'm saying when I watched that game, when it started, I thought the Suns were running away with it. I thought it was over for the Johnny, but it's never over until the fat lady, what?
She sings!
Sing now. Look guys, it was really good to have you. We don't want to just extend your time. I'm sure you got so much to do and celebrate. Anything you want to say to your fans or whatever it is that you want to say before we shut this baby up? You good?
I'm chilling.
You came all the way. You spent all this time and you're good. Is everything that you wanted to say said?
I mean, just thank you to everyone who supported us, everyone who rides with us.
Audience.
They're thanking you, not yet.
No, not yet.
Don't step yet.
Just audience must be a little quiet.
Yeah, no, just
Because he's talking to you though. He's talking to you though. Go ahead.
shout out to everyone who supported us from the beginning.
It's all of them.
Who never, who never doubted us. And just shout out to you guys. Thank you for having us. Thank you for growing the game. Thank you for putting a positive light on South African basketball. I know you guys, along with us, we want to see growth in South African basketball. So we look forward to the journey ahead. Yeah, thank you.
Yo, come. Captain, my captain.
Hey man, yeah, Bradley said the thank yous for me, so I think we're good.
He's got a memo
They say
captain.
in the business meeting, in the Zoom one, they say as soon as the meeting's done, they go, what's from you? Nothing
Nothing
from my side.
But we got a rookie, man. How do you feel? What is your? How do you?
What is your basketball ambition before we close out? What do you want to? Where are you 10 years from now?
10 years from now,
In the NBA.
look, for me,
NBA.
playing professionally overseas is a goal. Whether that's the NBA or in the EuroLeague, that's always been a goal of
They
mine.
say you must be very specific about your dreams. You achieve the dreams that you're specific about. So you have to say, I want to be in the Philippines because of this and that and that and that.
Look, I know.
Or EuroLeague. Or NBA.
No,
Or
but
BAL.
that's why I say I want to play professionally overseas, wherever that is. I feel like
Not
any
BAL.
situation I'll be
Not home
blessed.
here in Africa.
Look, if the opportunity comes, obviously I'd be more than grateful to play in the BAL, because it's something that I feel is only good for African basketball. I mean, we see it every day, the growth that's happening around Africa, especially with regards to sport. But for me, a personal goal has always been to play professionally overseas, whether that's the EuroLeague, the NBA. As you said, even if it's the Philippines or South America, it's always been to go outside of the continent and explore my avenues.
Just one last advice for you. As a rookie, you gotta be very, very clear to say you wanna be here or here or here. And if you say here and it ends up here, that's okay. But if you're not clear, you're gonna be here and then there, and then maybe there, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the dream is not cast in stone. It's not like the one thing that you wanna achieve. And as we do that, we're getting amazing food. I'm sure you guys are hungry. I don't know if this is going to be enough for a ball player.
I mean, dietary requirements and all that too.
But I must admit, this is probably one of the best dishes up in the Catalyst.
Yeah.
We got a shout out to the Catalyst. Shout out to the restaurant right here. They got some of the best foods. Whenever you want to hang out, come out here, visit us. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be at. That is me, my closing remarks, ladies and gentlemen. We're now Juice Cube. What's up?
I'm closed. I've asked everything that I need to ask. I think we continue to build, and we will be back at the Catalyst.
That's right.
And the Cashew.
In the cashew.
With our 2018, 2011 Shiraz vibe that's about to be opened. So we'll be back.
Man, it's tough. It's tough to do this thing live. Juice, you wanna go?
Man, again, congratulations to the champs. I hope and pray that the team continues to grow together, achieve together, and to greater heights. So congratulations on everything. Good luck through the off season and all that. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay working. That's all me.
Nice one.
So yeah, we are at the Catalyst at the Cashew Restaurant. This is Cabby. I'm about to sign out, but you can catch. I don't know if you guys are gonna be at the 3x3. This is happening at University of Pretoria. They call it TUKS. This is my ex-university. That's right. Yeah, right here. That's where we're at. Tomorrow it's happening Thursday the 2nd. The finals, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals are happening on Friday the 3rd. And yes, BAL is starting on, and that is the second qualifiers. On Monday the 6th up until the 11th. So hope all that goes well. So we're signing out for now. We're giving you the best and the best in the news of basketball. And yes, these are my champs, Q, Juice, Cabby, signing out at the Catalyst. Peace!
Wu-Tang! Wu-Tang!
Enjoy the food, ladies and gentlemen. We out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get involved.